It's recording. Hey guys, it's Gary, vlogging every day in the month of November 2023. Today is day 25, and that means the end of this challenge is right around the corner. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I've enjoyed making them for you, but it will be nice to have a break where I can kind of just like rest, recharge, and come back strong with some really good video ideas going forward. And I'm still figuring that out, by the way, as far as like what I'm going to do, because before I started doing this, literally the only videos I was making was like compilation videos about like e-bike accessories and different things like that. So I really want to do something else, and I look forward to developing that and executing it for you, having a good time in the process. On today's video, I want to talk to you about my approach, an approach I think you should very well consider, about how to take, kind of like a longer form content. And I don't mean long as in like 3 hours long, but like, let's just say you have a 10-minute video, taking that idea and getting multiple pieces of content, vertical short form content from that. If this is something you're not considering, you should definitely consider it. It's something I've dipped my toes into on this channel. The Thanksgiving video, I chopped that up and made that into a vertical short form video that actually did pretty good on my Instagram, as well as over here on, well, not really, it actually didn't do too well here on YouTube, but there was another one I did about, making videos, a challenge for you guys to make videos that I put on YouTube Shorts. I think it had like 600-700 views. And then over on my Instagram, I put it over there and it got like, I think 300 or 400, which I was pretty happy with, actually, not expecting pretty much anything. It was just me talking, with the captions. And this is something that if you guys want me to go deep into it more, I can go deep into it more as far as my, my thought on vertical short form content. We can make that into a separate video, but this is kind of just like the basics of the idea of taking something from like a longer form content and making it into something much bigger. So I am currently working on a video that I'm going to send to Bubba's crew. It's a basically an hour long, or almost an hour long. I think it's like 54 minutes. Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, back in 2010, doing a state of the TNA, and this is like audio that just got put up on their new site, bubbaarmyhq.com. Cheap plug. Some stuff that wasn't up on their old site. Now that I have access to it, I wanted to take this is something that a video I found a long time ago of. Now I'm really getting into the weeds here, but you guys know me. You're here. You know my sidebars. But basically, there was a video that I had found that I had on my hard drive that I had saved from their website from like years ago, where it was like 15 minutes of that hour, or almost an hour, and they repurposed it. They put it up on their channel, all as well. Well, now that I have the audio for the entire segment, I'm basically creating a one big super cut, so it'll have like the video footage that is available, and then whatever's not available, backfill with stills and other like archival, photos and stuff like that. That's me getting off on a tangent. Now to what I'm actually wanting to talk about is how I'm going to take that video that is about 54 minutes, and I've taken notes. I've listened to the entire thing at least twice, and I've taken notes, and this is something that's very key. Take notes if you have the iPhone. Obviously, I'm Team iPhone. They have the Notes app. It's literally, for my money, it's free. But for my money, it's like the best note-taking app ever, and it syncs with everything on your iDevices. So if you're in this ecosystem, boom, bang, pow, you're in. If not, old school, jot it down. Or if you have Android, I'm sure there's some equivalent there. Not trying to take any snark towards the Android people. Anyway, take notes. So I went down and I heard multiple things that either Hogan or Bischoff mentioned about certain people that either worked for TNA at the time, people that were not with the company at that time that they've commented on, or certain storylines, angles, and whatnot. And so I've got, like, I want to say on this particular one, there was at least 10 to 12, right? So my idea in a whole, and this is what I encourage you to do, is find that video of yours. And it could be, like I said, a 10-minute video, and maybe you've got 3 or 4 in that 10 minutes, maybe 2 or 3 even, of these, like, the real meat of what you're trying to say. The setup and the pitch, and boom, right down the middle. And you take these things and you make them into vertical short form content, with your captions. Those are super important. Most people watch with the audio off, so that's why you want captions in there. I don't care how you do it. CapCut is an app out there. You've got, if you throw the video into like Instagram, it'll automatically caption it for you. Then you can just save it out and post it elsewhere. Although do not, like apps like Instagram and TikTok, they will generally save a copy by default to your phone, which has like their watermark and branding on it. Don't use those, because whatever platform you're going to post to that is not that platform doesn't like when you do that, and kind of will hinder, in many cases, the growth. If you remember like 3 or 4 years ago, everybody and their mother had these like TikTok videos that they would repurpose out to like YouTube and Instagram. And those companies are like, well, Jesus Christ, like, why are we like putting these out here for everybody? So we're going to suppress those. We want people to make stuff within our apps, but you can also make the stuff out of the apps. Like on your, I use Final Cut Pro, but you can, DaVinci Resolve, Adobe Premiere, and things like that. So long-winded to say, but you can take these videos, you can put them in there, get the captions, save it out, and then repurpose it elsewhere. But this is critical because, I've had many instances where I've had videos with no captions whatsoever, and they get like, nothing happening. Slap some captions on them and boom, you're all over the place. I mean, there are ones that are like, a rare kind of deal where, if the subject matter is really captivating to the person, they're going to watch it regardless, and they'll put on the sound. Or, what you're showing is a great visual representation of the story, to where if they, just stay on and they're watching long enough, they're just going to stay on, and you're going to get your click on it. Anyway, that's another long-winded thing. So 54-minute video, and I'm going to chop it down into, I would say, a minimum of about 10 shorts. And then with YouTube's new feature where you can take those shorts and you can link them to a bigger video. So you take all 10 of those shorts and then you link it to that one main bigger video. There is a chance, and I don't know, I don't have enough data yet to like know how many people actually click on that thing and go to the main video. I don't know. But it's available. It is an option. This was like something they did like a couple months ago where they took away your ability to put like product links, affiliate links, and all that stuff out of your description, which kind of sucks. But they're like, hey, you can link to a bigger video, and in the bigger video, you'll have those links there. But it's like, how many people actually click those? But it doesn't matter. The opportunity is there. That's the thing you have to remember as a creator. Even though if you're not seeing the results you want, you have to keep swinging. Okay? Like, generally, if it's not getting the results that you want, it probably just sucks, right? Like, it's probably, it means to get better. And I say this, and it may come across harsh, because believe me, I've had so many crappy videos that have gone nowhere that I thought were something that just ultimately ended up nowhere. So keep that in mind. Keep in mind the pace of your edits, and get your best title and thumbnail ready and swing for the fences and hope to God that it's going to be something that people are just going to go freaking gaga over. So over on that channel, on the Bub Army channel, I've had now 6 shorts that have crossed 1 million. I think the 7th one is coming up very, very soon. I think it's at like 900K something. And so the idea is that with all these shorts, because the main video, people may not click on it, right away. They may not find it right away. But if you have a short that, let's just say, throwing out a number, 250,000 clicks on it, right? Out of those 250,000 clicks, a couple of those people naturally are going to tap on that main video, and then it gives you more opportunity for exposure. Right now, all these companies are promoting vertical short form content, so that's why a lot of people are going to the shorts. They don't really pay a whole lot in AdSense, which really kind of sucks, but if you can get enough eyeballs on that short, make it compelling enough, and drive people to the main video, that's more opportunity to get new subscribers, more clicks on your main videos, and just more overall growth. It's another chance. I mean, look, I've done some shorts that have gotten, you know, maybe 10,000 hits or less. And I really don't want to undervalue that at all. But like when you see ones that I've done that have been, you know, north of 1 million, I have 2 that are over 5 million for sure. But when you look at these and you're like, holy crap, like, you know, it only got 10,000. Like, I hate when people say only, like, oh my God, my video only got 100 views. Dude, put 100 people in a room and just visualize that. Like, I'm going to stand here and stare at you. I want you to visualize that for a minute, not a full minute, but think about it. 100 people. Imagine if behind me there was 100 people standing here. You know how nuts that would look? So it's easy to get caught up in the vanity metrics of numbers and all that stuff. But in the reality of it, you don't want to get hung up on those numbers. You just want to stay focused on your creative vision. And that's what you got to do. So my name is Gary. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button if you got any value. Hit subscribe if you want more. And hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I make new videos. My dogs are walking in, so I got to get the hell out of here, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you.